This subtle shift, this feeling that something is close. Something is stirring, something is moving, and the cards today are here to confirm what that is. This person who has been on your mind, the one you keep returning to, is not standing still. They are already preparing to move, and the direction they are choosing is towards you, not halfway, not passively. This is serious energy, deliberate and intentional, a real step coming your way. What the cards are showing here is not small. This is a real and significant energy coming through. The Knight of Cups is the first card, and I feel like this is so fitting right now. This card is about heart-led action, about stepping forward with real feeling and deep emotional intention. I feel like this person has been sitting with something, carrying it around quietly, not ready to speak. The Knight of Cups does not rush. This person has been building towards this moment for a while. There is a memory they keep returning to, a moment between you that just stayed with them deeply. Something that keeps reminding them what this is, what you mean, what they are not willing to lose. That image of you that lives in the back of their mind, coming up at unexpected moments. I feel like you have left a mark on this person that they simply cannot walk away from. There is a pull they cannot ignore anymore. Something inside them keeps pointing them back towards you. I feel like they have been going back and forth, weighing it out, talking themselves through it. Something has settled in them now. Something has landed. A quiet certainty has moved into their heart. The Knight of Cups moves with intention, not impulse. And that is exactly what is happening here. The Ace of Wands is next. And wow, this is such a powerful energy alongside the Knight. This card is the spark, the beginning of something new, the moment where intention becomes real action. I feel like something has shifted inside this person very recently, like something has clicked into place. There is a confidence here that was not present before, a readiness, a direction they have committed to. The Ace of Wands says the spark has already ignited, the energy is live, the move is coming. I feel like there is a fire inside them now that was not burning this way before. Something flipped, something shifted, and now they are moving with a kind of quiet urgency. For this person, it is no longer a maybe and it is no longer a someday. I feel like they have made up their mind and the decision feels clear, settled, and very real. The energy is already building, already moving, already pointed at one person, and that person is you. The dynamic between you two is about to shift, and you are very much going to feel it. The Seven of Pentacles is next here, and I want to pause and sit with this card. This card speaks to patience, to tending to something quietly, to watching something grow over time. I feel like this person has been investing in their feelings for you, slowly, quietly, without you knowing. They have been watching, paying close attention, noticing the details, building something real in their heart. I feel like they have been tending to this quietly, growing it in private, not showing their hand. The Seven of Pentacles says the waiting is ending. The harvest is almost ready. The time is here. I feel like this person looked at what they have been holding and decided the time is now. There is something grounded about the way they are approaching this, careful, intentional, and very sure. This is not reckless. This is not impulsive. This person has thought it through and chosen you. The decision has been made in their heart. Now it is simply about the timing and the how. The Three of Wands closes this part, and it is such a beautiful card to land on here. This card is about standing at the edge, looking out at what is ahead, and choosing to move. I feel like this person can already see the version where they reach out, where things finally shift. They have already imagined it, already walked through it, and they are more than ready to begin. The Three of Wands says this person is not afraid of that vision. They are walking into it. There is an excitement underneath all of this. Not panic, not fear, just a clear and steady readiness. I feel like this person is almost excited, ready to finally say what has been held inside. Wow, the energy is absolutely confirming this. A serious move is very much on its way to you. Let's continue and see what is on your side. Now, on your side of this, the cards are pulling up something really tender and real. The Four of Cups is the first card here, and this is so specific to what you have been experiencing. This card is about sitting in a quiet place, about waiting, about feeling uncertain of what is actually real. I feel like you have been in a state of reflection lately, not quite still, not quite moving either. Like you have been hovering in this in between place, wanting to reach out, but also holding back. There is something you have been feeling, a knowing, but you have not been totally sure what to do with it. I feel like you have been wondering whether what you sense between you two is real or just wishful thinking. The Four of Cups says you have been a little inward processing quietly, not putting all your cards on the table. There is something protective in that energy. You have been guarding your heart, not wanting to misread the situation. I feel like you care about this person more than you have been letting on, even to yourself. There is a softness in you around this connection, a tenderness that you have been carrying very quietly. The Four of Cups is also saying you may have been missing some signs that are actually right there. You have been filtering things through doubt, through that quiet voice that keeps saying maybe it is nothing. I feel like you have caught yourself pulling back at the exact moment something real was trying to land. The Eight of Swords comes in next, and I want to be gentle with this because it is so honest. This card is not about something being wrong. It is about the mind, about the stories we tell ourselves. I feel like you have been stuck inside your own head a little, running scenarios, overthinking this connection. There is a version of you that keeps asking, is this real? Does this person actually feel the way I think? You have been second guessing yourself, and I feel like that has been exhausting in a way you cannot fully explain. The Eight of Swords says the limitation here is not the situation, it is the lens you have been looking through. I feel like anxiety or self-doubt has been sitting in the passenger seat, whispering things that simply are not true. You may have talked yourself out of believing something beautiful is possible at least more than once by now. I feel like you have moments where you feel it clearly, the pull, the warmth, the realness of this connection. Doubt creeps back in, and you start questioning whether you are just seeing what you want to see. There is almost a push and pull inside you, a tug between trusting yourself and protecting yourself. I feel like that cycle has been tiring, and I want you to know the cards are saying your instincts are right. The Star is the next card on your side, and this one is so beautiful, so needed for you right now. This card is about hope, about the part of you that has not given up, that still believes something good is here. I feel like underneath all the overthinking, there is a quiet faith in you that this is going somewhere real. A part of you that has held on even when the logical side of you said maybe you should let it go. I feel like you have prayed about this or put it out to the universe or quietly wished on it more than once. There is a hope you carry about this person that runs much deeper than what you have been willing to show. The Star says that hope is not foolish. It is not you being naive. It is you being completely in alignment. You have been the quiet observer here, holding your feelings close, not rushing, not pushing anything. I feel like your intuition has been telling you something is here, and the cards are saying that feeling is right. I want you to know that the hope you have been carrying, that quiet knowing, is not misplaced. The Six of Cups closes your side of this reading, and it adds such a grounding and beautiful layer. This card is about warmth, about the kind of connection that feels like coming home, like something familiar. I feel like with this person, there is an ease that you do not have to explain or think too hard about. Something about them just fits. Something about the energy between you feels light, warm, and very real. I feel like you have been thinking about specific moments you two have shared, small things that stayed with you. Little exchanges, little details, things that made you smile long after the moment had passed between you. The Six of Cups says this connection has real roots. There is history here, there is meaning in what you share. I feel like you already know this is not nothing, and honestly, your heart has known it for a long time. So the cards on your side are showing a heart that feels deeply, hopes quietly, and is ready to receive. Now let's move forward and see what is coming through. On their side, the cards are pulling up something much deeper than what you have been able to see. The Five of Cups is the first card, and this one speaks directly to where this person has been emotionally. This card is about loss, about focusing on what went wrong, about carrying something heavy from the past. I feel like this person has been through something, a hurt, a disappointment, something that left a real mark. Not necessarily with you, but something before this, something that changed the way they approach connection. I feel like they learned at some point that opening up too fast can lead to getting hurt, and they held on to that. The Five of Cups says they have been carrying a certain weight, a guardedness, a protection built around their heart. I feel like part of the reason they have been slow to move is not really about you. It is about old wounds. There is a history here that made them cautious, that made them need to be sure before they stepped forward. I feel like they have a habit of pulling back right before the moment gets real, a kind of self-protection. That pattern has probably played out before in their life, retreating just when things are about to matter most. The Hermit comes in as the next card, and this one is so revealing about the inner world of this person. This card is about solitude, about going inward, about the kind of deep processing that happens in private. I feel like this person tends to sit with their feelings alone, processing quietly, not easily expressing them. This person does not express things easily. Feeling is private for them, something they protect and keep close. I feel like they have been in a period of deep inner reflection around this connection, asking themselves hard questions. Things like, is this worth the risk? Is this the right time? Do I actually have the courage to do what I feel? The Hermit says they have been in a retreat of sorts, stepping back, getting clear, building their own certainty. I feel like the people around them may not even know what is going on inside them. This person keeps things close. There is a private version of this person that carries so much more than what they show to the world. A depth that runs very deep, a sensitivity that they have learned to keep mostly to themselves over time. I feel like this person carries more inside than they show, and that has always been their way. The Two of Swords comes in next, and this one is about the internal block, the avoidance, the stalling energy. This card speaks to knowing what you feel, but choosing not to look at it directly, not yet. I feel like this person has been avoiding the full weight of their feelings because acknowledging it means having to act. Acting on it means being vulnerable, and vulnerability is something this person has a complicated relationship with. I feel like they have been holding off, telling themselves the timing is not quite there yet. The Two of Swords says they have been at a crossroads, caught between moving forward and staying protected. I feel like there is a part of them that wants so badly to reach out, and a part that keeps saying not yet. That internal tension has been real, it has been exhausting, and it is exactly what those cards were reflecting back. I feel like fear of rejection, fear of disrupting what exists between you, has been a very real thing for them. They do not want to misread the situation. They do not want to reach out and have it land the wrong way. Now the Page of Wands comes in, and this is the shift card. This is where things start to turn for them. This card is about a new spark, about the beginning of bold self-expression, about deciding to step out. I feel like something happened recently, a moment, a realization, maybe something they saw or felt around you. The Page of Wands is about a trigger, about the thing that finally broke through the hesitation and old habit. I feel like this person saw you in a certain light or felt something recently that shifted the whole equation. Maybe a moment that reminded them exactly why they feel the way they feel and why they cannot keep sitting on it. I feel like the trigger was not dramatic, it was quiet, but it landed deeply, and they have not been the same since. The Page of Wands says this person has decided they are done waiting, done overthinking, done holding back. I feel like they had a quiet moment with themselves, a turning point where they said enough is enough. There is a new energy in them now, a readiness, a willingness to be seen and to be real about what they want. The fears are still present, the old habits are still there, but the desire is clearly stronger than both. I feel like for the first time, this person is letting what they want lead instead of what they are afraid of. Let's keep going and see what is here for you. Now, the cards are moving into what this person is actually about to do and how they plan to do it. The Eight of Wands is the first card here, and this one is so exciting because it is all about fast movement. This card is about things speeding up, about energy that has been building finally being released into motion. I feel like the pace is about to shift very noticeably. Things that have felt slow are about to start moving quickly. The Eight of Wands specifically speaks to communication, to messages, to reaching out across the distance between two people. I feel like this person is about to initiate contact in a way that feels more intentional than anything they have done before. I feel like they have been thinking about exactly what to say, turning it over, wanting it to land the right way. The Eight of Wands says when they do move, it is going to come quickly and it is going to feel very direct. I feel like there will be a clarity to it, a seriousness to the way they come forward that you will feel immediately. This is not going to be vague. This is not going to leave you guessing. This person is done with half measures. The Chariot is the next card, and wow, this is such a powerful card to see in this position right here. This card is about determination, about taking the reins, about moving forward with complete focus and strong will. I feel like this person has made up their mind in a way that cannot be undone. There is no going back now. The Chariot says they are in control of this moment, they have chosen a direction, and they are locked in on it. I feel like there is a version of this person that used to hesitate, that used to second guess, but that version is done. What steps forward now is the most decided version of this person, and it is going to show. I feel like the Chariot is also saying they are going to approach this with a kind of quiet confidence. Not aggressive, not pushy, but steady, grounded, and very clear about the intention behind the move. I feel like they are going to show you a side of them that you may not have seen fully before now. A boldness, a directness, a willingness to be real and open in a way they have been holding back until now. Now the Two of Cups comes in, and this card is everything. This is the card of mutual recognition and connection. This card is about two people meeting each other in a real way, about something being offered and received. I feel like this card is showing what happens as a result of the move, what changes once they step forward. The Two of Cups says there is a real and genuine meeting of energy here, and both sides are going to feel it. I feel like when this person reaches out, something is going to shift between you two in a very significant way. That thing that has been unspoken, that tension that has been sitting just below the surface, is going to land. I feel like there is going to be a moment of clarity between you, a dropping of the walls, a real opening up. The Two of Cups is about reciprocity, about connection flowing both ways, about something finally being acknowledged. I feel like this move is going to change the energy between you noticeably. Things are not going back after this. What changes is the dynamic. The silence gets broken, the distance closes, and something real begins to breathe. I feel like you are going to feel seen by this person in a way you have been wanting for a while now. The way they come towards you is going to be warm. It is going to be genuine, and it is going to feel significant. I feel like this is the moment where something that has been living in the energy between you finally gets spoken. All of that building, all of that tension, all of that quiet hoping on both sides, it is about to have a voice. Wow, the cards are so clear on this. The move is coming, the shift is real, and it is pointing straight at you. Now, let's go deeper and see what is underneath this. Now we are going into the hidden layer, the confessions, the things this person has never said out loud. The Devil card comes in first here. And I want to be very clear, this is not a negative card in this context. In a love reading, this card is about desire, about intensity, about a pull that this person cannot turn off. I feel like this person is genuinely and deeply attracted to you, not just emotionally, but in every single way. There is a physical component to what they feel that they have been keeping very tightly under wraps until now. I feel like they think about you in ways they would never say directly, in ways that go beyond just liking you. The devil says this person has been consumed by this at moments, lying awake, replaying things, unable to stop. I feel like there's an obsessive quality to the way they think about you, not in a dark way, in a devoted way. Like you are a thought that keeps coming back no matter what they do, no matter how busy they stay. I feel like they have tried to quiet this down to redirect, and it simply does not work. I feel like they have caught themselves staring, lingering in conversations with you, not wanting things to end. There is a magnetism they feel around you that they have not felt with many people, maybe not with anyone else. There is something about being around you that does something to this person they cannot quite explain. The devil is saying this person wants you, and that want goes very deep, deeper than they have ever admitted. I feel like if they could say one hidden thing out loud right now, it would be how much they think about you, how often your name crosses their mind, how often they picture things between you, how real this feels to them. The Ace of Cups flows in next, and this is the emotional truth card. This is the overflow they have been holding. This card is the cup that has been filling and is now completely at the brim, ready to pour over. I feel like the emotional truth of this person is that they have feelings for you that they have never fully named. Not because the feelings are not clear, but because naming them out loud makes them real, and real is vulnerable. I feel like they love the way you make them feel, the ease, the safety, the way things just open up around you. There is something they experience in your presence that they have not been able to recreate anywhere else. The Ace of Cups says what this person feels for you is genuinely beautiful. It is tender, it is the real thing. I feel like they have moments where they almost say it, where it rises up to the surface and almost comes out. A look that lingers too long, a sentence that trails off, a moment where they catch themselves before going too far. I feel like there have been moments where this person nearly said everything and then pulled back. I feel like the unsaid thing is something like, I have feelings for you that I do not know what to do with. Something like, you matter to me more than I have let on, more than I have been willing to show you. Something like, I have been holding back because I was afraid, not because I do not feel what I feel. The Lovers comes in as the final card in this part, and this one takes everything to a completely new level. This is not just attraction. This is not just emotion. This card is about a soul level recognition and choice. I feel like this person sees you as a genuine choice, a conscious and deliberate one, not a default or a habit. The Lovers is about two people who choose each other, who look at each other and say, yes, this is the one. I feel like deep down this person has already made that choice internally. They just have not said it yet. What they have never said is that this feels different, that you feel different, that this is not like anything before. I feel like they have never told you how significant you are to them, how much space you actually take up in them. The Lover says the confession underneath all of this is simply that they are in this. They are all the way in. I feel like the deepest truth here is that this person is not just interested, they are genuinely invested in you. They want a real thing with you, not something casual, not something undefined, something that actually counts. I feel like this person has been imagining a future with you, and that image keeps getting clearer. I feel like what they have never said out loud is that you are the one they keep coming back to in their mind. The one that feels like a possibility they cannot let go of, the one that keeps showing up when things get quiet. If you ask them right now what they truly want, the answer would simply and quietly be you. Wow, the cards in this part are so raw and so real, and this person is carrying so much more than you know. Now, let's move into the next layer. Now we are closing out this reading, and the final cards are bringing in the near future and the outcome. The Four of Wands opens this last section, and honestly, this is one of the most celebratory cards in the deck. This card is about homecoming, about arriving somewhere safe, about the beginning of something that feels like a foundation. I feel like the near future for you, and this person is pointing towards a real and significant coming together. Not just a conversation, not just a moment, but the beginning of something that actually has structure and roots. The Four of Wands says there is a celebration energy in what is coming, something worth recognizing and receiving. I feel like the move this person makes is going to open a door. and what is on the other side is really beautiful. There is a warmth in this card, a sense of arrival, like you have both been walking towards the same place separately. I feel like what is coming is going to feel right in a way that is hard to put into words when it lands. Like something clicks into place, like the energy between you finally gets to exhale and settle into itself. I feel like there is a rightness to what is coming, like things are finally moving into alignment. The advice coming through with this card is to receive it, to stay open, to not let the old doubt talk you out of it. I feel like the guidance here is to trust what you feel when this person comes towards you. Trust your instincts. You have been waiting and hoping and wondering, and the Four of Wands says the waiting is almost over now. I feel like the energy around you is shifting, and you may already be starting to notice it. The Nine of Cups flows in next, and this is the wish card. This is the card of getting exactly what you asked for. This is the card that shows up when something you have been quietly hoping for is about to actually come true. I feel like there is a wish you have been carrying about this connection, something you may not have said aloud. A version of things you have been imagining quietly, a hope you have been holding carefully, not wanting to jinx it. The Nine of Cups says that wish is in the process of being answered. The universe has heard you on this one. I feel like the outcome of this reading is genuinely good. It is the kind of outcome that makes your heart settle. There is a satisfaction coming, an emotional fulfillment, a sense of finally getting to exhale around this person. I feel like the connection between you two is about to move into something that actually nourishes and sustains you. Something that fills the cup instead of draining it. Something that feels like abundance rather than uncertainty. I feel like the uncertainty between you two is ending, and what is replacing it is something solid. The Nine of Cups is also saying, trust the timing here. It is not late. It is not too much to hope for. You are allowed to want this. You are allowed to believe it is possible, and the cards are saying it is coming. The Sunday closes out this entire reading, and I could not ask for a more beautiful card to end on for you. This card is joy. This is clarity. This is the light coming through after a long season of waiting in the in-between. I feel like the Sunday is saying the outcome of all of this is going to bring you genuine happiness, not just relief. Real joy, the kind that lands in your chest and stays, the kind that reminds you why you kept the faith. I feel like this connection is moving towards light, towards warmth, towards something that makes daily life feel good. The Sunday says what is coming between you and this person is not complicated. It is actually quite simple and clear. Two people who both feel it, who both want it, and who are finally ready to say so. It is two people who were always pointed towards each other, finally getting to arrive at the same time. I feel like the advice for you right now is to stay grounded in yourself. Stay warm, stay open to receiving this. Do not shrink, do not overthink it when it comes. Just let it land and let yourself feel how good this actually is. I feel like you deserve this more than you have been allowing yourself to believe, and the cards are confirming that. The Sunday says you have been patient, you have held on, you have done the inner work, and now the light is here. I feel like you are stepping into a chapter that is going to feel noticeably different from where you have been. One where this person shows up for you, where the energy between you is clear and mutual and really good. I feel like when this lands, you are going to understand why it unfolded the way it did. So yeah, the overall message of this reading is that this is real, this is happening, and it is heading your way. Stay open. Stay grounded, trust what is coming, and know that the surprise is a beautiful one. The Four of Wands opens this last section, and honestly, this is one of the most celebratory cards in the deck. This card is about homecoming, about arriving somewhere safe, about the beginning of something that feels like a foundation. I feel like the near future for you, and this person is pointing towards a real and significant coming together. Not just a conversation, not just a moment, but the beginning of something that actually has structure and roots. The Four of Wands says there is a celebration energy in what is coming, something worth recognizing and receiving. I feel like the move this person makes is going to open a door, and what is on the other side is really beautiful. There is a warmth in this card, a sense of arrival, like you have both been walking towards the same place separately. I feel like what is coming is going to feel right in a way that is hard to put into words when it lands. Like something clicks into place, like the energy between you finally gets to exhale and settle into itself. I feel like there is a rightness to what is coming, like things are finally moving into alignment. The advice coming through with this card is to receive it, to stay open, to not let the old doubt talk you out of it. I feel like the guidance here is to trust what you feel when this person comes towards you. Trust your instincts. You have been waiting and hoping and wondering, and the Four of Wands says the waiting is almost over now. I feel like the energy around you is shifting, and you may already be starting to notice it. The Nine of Cups flows in next, and this is the wish card. This is the card of getting exactly what you asked for. This is the card that shows up when something you have been quietly hoping for is about to actually come true. I feel like there is a wish you have been carrying about this connection, something you may not have said aloud. A version of things you have been imagining quietly, a hope you have been holding carefully, not wanting to jinx it. The Nine of Cups says that wish is in the process of being answered. The universe has heard you on this one. I feel like the outcome of this reading is genuinely good. It is the kind of outcome that makes your heart settle. There is a satisfaction coming, an emotional fulfillment, a sense of finally getting to exhale around this person. I feel like the connection between you two is about to move into something that actually nourishes and sustains you. Something that fills the cup instead of draining it. Something that feels like abundance rather than uncertainty. I feel like the uncertainty between you two is ending, and what is replacing it is something solid. The Nine of Cups is also saying, trust the timing here. It is not late. It is not too much to hope for. You are allowed to want this. You are allowed to believe it is possible, and the cards are saying,